I noticed that the moment I start thinking about posting, the work changes. This is my statement for today. And I believe that this sentence already includes a lot of the thoughts that I already talked about the other time. And it's funny how every time that now I'm in my creative process, I feel overwhelmed by the amount of things that I need to think about to promote myself and to expose myself outside. Because as an independent artist, when you work independently by yourself, it's kind of informations in the past. It's like word to word kind of thing. So yeah, if you have a very good group of friends that support you and believe in what you're doing, definitely you're gonna have a big help. But a lot of times it's not enough when you wanna reach a certain level and you have a goal in mind. And it's a funny, actually, I believe I already said it in one of my videos, but one time I actually never went to therapy on a regular basis. I just did a bunch of sessions with this psychologist, an Italian psychologist actually. And one time she told me something that really stuck with me, and I treasure this statement that is, you need to act local before thinking bigger. And that's so fucking true, because we always reach to the max from the get-go. Instead, we need to take baby steps and do whatever we can do in our hands to reach a certain level. And we should definitely try to become someone for ourselves and for the circle of people around us that already support us, before thinking about, I'm gonna be the next fucking Beyonce or whatever. Like, nah, chill. Just step down from the stairs a little bit, and then we're gonna rethink that. So indeed, like, I believe that what I was trying to say is that art is becoming content, and that's what we definitely do not want. So before, I believe that creating felt very a constant for me. Like, I was always very excited to just have an idea and work on it. And now it became a constant sharing mindset. That is like, you're not only doing it for yourself, but you're doing it to then expose it to a platform, and then you doubt yourself and you're like, maybe I shouldn't put this out, and then you overthink it, and then it's already a project that is on the side. It's not something that you are sure about and you want to continue just because you like it, but no, because you're scared of the outside judgment, you might block yourself and your inspiration because you don't believe so much in what you're doing. And that's very sad for ourselves, artists, and at the same time very against us, meaning like we are our worst enemies, 100%. I made a few points here that I wanted to talk about, and I wrote how deadlines, trends, formats affect sound, visual, and ideas, and that's so fucking true. I believe definitely the trending line reached the point that influences our day-to-day life, and it's okay. We are involved with the rest of the world. It's actually a privilege that we have nowadays. But at the same time, we don't want to be a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. We need to keep our identity and use this on our favor, use these trends on our favor or not. It's our choice if we want to actually follow something or not, like everything else. And formats that affect sounds, definitely. For example, I remember when autotune started becoming a thing, I also wanted to use it a lot. Even though I'm a singer, I studied all my life to reach the best vocal performance that I can do, and training and studying everything I could. I studied all music genres. I sang all music genres. I worked so much on myself, and now, because of a style and because how the world directed singers, like the path for new singers, or like mostly in the trap world it started, I believe, we kind of feel the need to use autotune. And it's always in the concept of perfection and perfectionism, I believe, because if we listen records from the past, not every fucking note is in tune. And actually, that's maybe what makes the song special, and what makes the song different, and what makes that vocal different from the others. And now I believe, like, our society and each one of us is being flattened, and even in the music we feel that. I believe that also this autotune um, thing that it came, that I mean, I use it, so I'm being an hypocrite, but I fucking use it, and it's okay, but I use it to my own extent, meaning I use it in parts where I need that it needs to be there, or I use it if I'm making more of an electronic, heavy, dark song that has maybe a heavier deep beat or more a trap-ish beat. Then maybe I might use it to give that aggressiveness to my voice and to that electronic feel that I might want as well in the aesthetic of the song. But I wouldn't use it, like, for example, if I'm playing an acoustic song, or if I'm playing like a piano, a melody, or whatever, I know that I have the capability to sing it in tune already, and I don't need to use that. So yeah, I just believe that everything becomes some sort of like, we don't take things for our own advantage, but we take them as a statement, like, if you don't use this, you're no one, you're not gonna grow. You need to do this to reach that. You need to do the same that everyone else does if you want to do that. And I admire so much, like, even personalities on Instagram, or people that study music, and they use their harmonic content and their knowledge in music and harmony to create something completely out of the box and different and crazy. Like, I was thinking about Jacob Collier, for example. Jacob Collier is a great example of that, and he maintained himself and what he started with to today. And it's amazing to see how he moves people, and now people that don't even know how to sing are able, a full crowd is singing with him, and they're so on fucking in tune. Like, it's insane. Like, amazing. I've seen only a very few people doing that, like fucking Freddie Mercury, but it's very cool to see that happening. And yeah, I'm already changing my topic, but it's good. We're going back to that. Also, yeah, indeed, visuals and ideas are part of this big bubble of things I'm talking about, because also now when I make a song, for example, or I'm making a bunch of songs, I'm not even thinking about finishing them, and I'm already thinking about what is gonna look like, what is the video content I want to do for this song, what is the vibe that I want to create visually. And then you start going in this spiral of things that you need to find, because everyone does it like this. You need to search. Instead of doing things with your time and your own pace and your own capability, and like, first we should, like, I talk to myself, and I can imagine that a lot of other people feel the same. It's like everything needs to be fast, because we are kind of, I believe that also years pass by, life is changing, there are new trends, new things, so we need to be in the present, but at the same time everything moves so fast, and we don't know what is going to be the next thing that we need to do, what is going to be the next trend, what is the next thing to follow, to be seen. And it's fucking frustrating, and it's so overwhelming that it makes me go insane. So we should all take a fucking chill and work in the best way we can, in our capabilities and in our own pace. And it's all good. It's all good if we don't have a visual idea for the next song we're gonna drop. We can also just put a fucking black picture and think about it later, because mostly about myself, I'm no one, so I can make mistake. I can write with a pencil and erase with my eraser. I don't have I'm not Drake. I'm not Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, you know what I mean? So we can make mistakes, and it's fine, and it's our time to make mistakes, mostly for emergent independent artists, you know, like we should just be able to create for the sake of doing it. And but everyone should, even the biggest I mean, I believe that even biggest artists have even more that option, because they already have such a big following that they don't need to, of course they need to follow the wantings of the fans because they are their family, but there's a lot more freedom in what they can do because they already have a big amount of people that are going to check out what this person might or do or not. And also I believe that definitely, that's another point that I made, that is, it's a good point. It's good to realize how visibility shaped our choices in art and in our lifestyle. And as I already said, I believe that there are too many copies of copies of copies and copies. We are all getting the fucking same. We are becoming the same person, and that's so boring. And I believe that personalities is the best thing that a person can have, and more than the aesthetic. So we should all try to keep our personality and try to show to the world what we have inside of us, and not try to become someone that already exists. And yeah, so I believe that there are 3 points that I think are important. That so I wrote: losing patience with slow ideas, overthinking reception before finishing, and feeling disconnected from your own work. These are 3 points that are very honest and a bit bitter. But I believe that everyone can relate to this. I can talk for myself. I very easily lose patience with slow ideas, and I made it a goal for myself to try to finish everything as soon as I started, even though sometimes it's very hard. Overthinking before finishing, definitely it's part of the first point that I'm making. We should definitely, as I said, we are our own enemies, and I believe that we should not overthink. It's good to overthink, but not to understand of becoming a perfectionist. And it's good to be a perfectionist, but not to understand that then we don't publish anything anymore because we are too scared of what is the judgment that it comes from outside. Because in the end, if our judgment is positive, what are we scared of? And also feeling disconnected from your own work. For sure, there are I mean, everything that I already released in the past, I'm already past it, you know? Like, I listened to my first release and I'm like, actually, I'm gonna play a little bit on my first release. So this song was released in 2019 and it's my first song ever. I'm gonna play you the first 30 seconds. I'm sick every day of my life. I'm smoking my brain to survive. I was already depressive. No, I'm joking. But it's funny that the lyrics of these songs are quite related to what we're talking about. And you should go check it out. This is I'm Low from Beatrice Vernocchi, first release ever, produced in my house right before COVID and released right after I did these first 2 songs as my first releases, and they were like I'm Low and I'm Lonely. Oh man, I wasn't happy. Maybe I was feeling it. I was already seeing what COVID was gonna bring. So I wanted to reframe all of this, giving an advice to myself and to everyone else. That is, create things that won't be posted. Separate art time from sharing time. And remember that the algorithm isn't the listener. So, creating things that won't be posted that's the core of an artist, because we don't create things, we create things because we're moved to create them. It's part of who we are, so we shouldn't always create something for the extent of releasing it, publishing it, showing it to other people. Sometimes art can also be only for us, and it's okay, it's enough. Separating art time from sharing time follows the first point that I made, that is, our time should be your time, and the sharing time is the moment you make the decision that you want to share that piece of art with someone else, with the rest of the world. Remember that algorithm isn't the listener. That's what we've been talking about until now. Like, the algorithm is definitely not the fucking listener. You are the listener. We are the listeners. And I'm gonna finish this whole brainstorm moment by asking again the same 3 questions that I asked in the last video. And so the questions will be: what is inspiring me this week? What's draining me? And what am I creating anyway? And I want you to reply to me to the fucking in the comments, okay? And you know, from artist to artist, or from artist to world, if you like what I'm doing, just subscribe or put a like on the video, write a comment. I would love to hear from you. I would love to actually also talk about things that people relate to. And I really want to continue this journey because I love talking to myself and to the rest of the people that are looking at me. And yeah, so I wish you a beautiful rest of the week. I hope you're doing great, and I'm fucking proud of you, whatever you're doing besides bad things. Bye.